Hey guys, Josh here from Mixing Mango, and I'm doing another old school video, and there's a few things I want to talk about. So, firstly, I've got a couple of clips to show you. First one is my first DDS and Dragon Long spec, because I have now got 60 attacks, so I decided to try them out, and it kind of failed. I think the DDS, I don't even think it hit actually, but it was really cool to actually have those specs back. I haven't used specs in a very long time, and they are pretty awesome, so that was all really cool. The second thing is actually a few weeks back now, I actually made the Tetsu plate body, a superior version from player imports, so I recorded that one, and that's a fairly nice milestone for player imports. I think I've got about 20 more plates, so around 80 more until I can get full Tetsu, which will be really cool. But I did a live stream just now of, started off being solo next and then kind of failed that, so I went to a next mass. Did that for a few hours, that was really fun, and it went really well. So if you want to find out when we're live streaming, then the best thing to do is follow us on Twitch. But also we normally try to upload a sort of live stream notification on the channel when we're live streaming, so you can always check that out as well and be able to tune in. Sometimes we're just doing like duo stuff or solo stuff, other times we will do these kind of masses or events where people can join in, so it's always fun to join. I think we had like 10 people at Next at one point, so it was really quite fun, and we managed to get a versus boots 5-man and then like a 12 plate 12 full helm for like 10 people, so 2 drops wasn't too bad. It's a really good event. But the other two things I want to talk about is old school and the 2 new updates. So the first thing is the rooftop agility, which this was voted from like a sort of selection of content, player created content, to be put into the old school game, and it looks like a fairly cool update. It's sort of a revamp to agility, and agility doesn't really get many updates, so it is quite nice that this is coming into the game. It's also bringing in some new sort of armor, kind of, well, not really armor, but like outfits, which is the graceful outfit, which just reduces weight, so that's really quite good for training agility as well, and that would just be a really nice update. But the main thing is actually PvP worlds, and I didn't realize this, but PvP worlds are like in the works. We're pretty much finished. They're going to be released tomorrow, and I thought this was sort of like a update in a few months time, but PvP worlds are coming out tomorrow, that they've said, so that is really awesome. I was playing at the time of PvP worlds, but I was kind of too scared to actually go on them. I went on them a few times, but I didn't really risk anything, so it'd be cool to go on them now. Maybe risk some stuff, we'll see. I don't really have much money, so I'm not sure about that, but it will be really quite fun to try out PvP worlds. And that is the second major update in a month, I think, so they're really pumping out the content now. PvP worlds, well, first God Wars and now PvP worlds, so it's really cool to see that they are doing a lot of updates to old school. So that's going to be a pretty cool update, and I'll definitely try and take part in that. There's only going to be 2 PvP worlds, so I can imagine they'll be fairly full, but that should be enough. Obviously each world is 2k people, so I doubt 4k people are going to want to do PvP worlds, but still, seems really cool, and I will definitely try them. But the second thing is actually free access to 07. So for the weekend, I think they actually said starting from when PvP Worlds launch, so tomorrow until Monday, you will have free access to old school. So if you don't have membership, you can still play old school for that weekend, so that will be really quite good for the game, and also just in general, like bringing in new players is always good, because I'm sure a lot of people that will they'll play on this weekend and then decide, actually I do kind of want to subscribe for old school, so it should bring in a few new players, which is always good, just to get the player counter up. The thing is though, it's not actually necessarily the old school player counter they should be worried about, because I'll just check again now, but earlier today I saw that there's about 20k people online, and there's about 9k on old school and 11k on EOC, so almost the same amount on old school as EOC, and EOC is supposed to be the main game. It's got the most development team and everything, so that's kind of worrying if it's dropping that low the player counter, but like old school normally maxes at about 14 to 15k, while ESC has around 30k people online, sort of at peak times. But I reckon we could get a few more players joining, especially if they, because the main thing is just there is no free to play, and hopefully this does mean at some point they will introduce free to play. But the thing is, like, it'd be cool if just every weekend they did this free access thing just to get more people playing, and hopefully they do sort of promote the game a bit more, because really they don't. It's purely RS3 gets promoted, and so if more people knew about old school, then I'm sure there'd be a few more subscribers as well, which it all just benefits Jagex in the long run. So I don't really understand why they don't try and promote old school even more. But I have been really enjoying old school, but I will say that the next match has kind of got me into RS3 once again as well, so I'll probably play them a bit more evenly. We'll see how that goes. But the one thing I am waiting for is the Barrows update, the Barrows Brothers Deluxe I think it is, and that's going to bring sort of I think it's a wave based game mode to Barrows with a new level 90 melee armor plus new shields, so that's going to be really fun. Definitely going to try that, and hopefully buy myself one of the shields, even get some drops from there, so make a lot of money. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you later.